Hello and welcome to St. John Neumann Parish. I hope you feel at home here at St. John Neumann as we gather to celebrate the Lord and celebrate the Eucharist together, and to give thanks and praise for all our blessings. And with that in mind, I want to give you a good thank you, because last year we got our final report from the Archdiocese about how we not only met our CSA goal, but we exceeded it. We got a rebate check that we'll be able to use here locally. So thank you for all of you that helped us last year to not only meet our pledge goal, but exceed it. And I know this was no small feat, and I am deeply grateful for every pledge, every sacrifice, and every prayer that made it possible. As I mentioned last week in my homily, this year our parish goal is $185,994. That's our goal, and it's essentially $186,000. And while it's an ambitious target, I have every confidence that together we can reach it again. Your pledge to the CSA supports the vital work of the Archdiocese, which in turn strengthens and sustains us here at the parish. There is no better example of this than the expertise and guidance that the Archdiocese has provided in making our $23.8 million church building project a reality. Now, I'd like to provide some practical details to help you better understand CSA. There's been a lot of interest and there's a lot of enthusiasm this year, and people had questions for me. And so I just want to go over a few things so you can understand more fully how you can participate. And the Archbishop would really like every family to participate, no matter what size your pledge is or what size your sacrificial gift is. First, it's important to remember that a pledge is simply a promise of support, and it's not binding in the sense that the Archbishop will pursue collections if unforeseen circumstances prevent you from fulfilling the pledge. Life happens, and if your situation changes, you can always contact the office to adjust or cancel your pledge. When making your pledge, you have several options. You can make a one-time payment all at once. You can make a pledge with no initial down payment that you're going to pay over the next 11 months, or you can make a pledge with a down payment to start and then make payments over the next 11 months. And you can do it by sending a check in, or you can give them your electronic banking information, or you can even use a credit card. So, for example, if I pledge $1,000 and I put down $100, then I have the remaining 11 months to pay off the balance. Spreading payments over time makes commitments more manageable and realistic. No matter which option you choose, the most important step is simply to fill out and send in your pledge card as soon as possible. This helps us to gauge the health of the campaign and to plan accordingly. Once your pledge is received, you'll get a monthly statement. It's not a bill, but it's just a statement to remind you of your progress and what remains of your pledge amount. These statements serve as a helpful update rather than obligations, allowing you to stay on track without pressure. This last Wednesday, we mailed out pledge cards with information to all the registered households. If we don't have your current address, or if you are not registered with the parish here and you'd like to participate in the Archbishop's stewardship appeal, you can pick up a pledge card and information in the gathering space tables. They're not hard to miss. They're purple and yellow balloons. You know, participating in stewardship should be a joyful moment for us, because we recognize that what we're able to do, whether it's small or large, is all due because of the generosity of God. So we want to mirror that generosity in how we interact with the world. So it should be joyful. Additionally, I encourage those who aren't registered with our parish to consider registering. Registration not only ensures you receive information about fundraising, like for CSA, but also keeps you updated on liturgical events at the parish throughout the year, in particular when we do our Lent and our Advent mailings. Registration forms are available in the pamphlet racks in the gathering place or in the back hallway. You can fill one out and simply drop it in the collection basket, or you can bring it by the parish office. Some people even mail them in. And finally, let's not forget the reason behind our support. This gift to the CSA helps the Archdiocese sustain its mission, which in turn supports us. Without the expertise and guidance of the Archdiocese, a project like our new church building next door wouldn't be possible. And your generosity builds up the church in countless ways. And for that, I am truly grateful as your pastor. Thank you again for your prayerful consideration and for all you do to sustain our parish and the wider church here in Southern Nevada. May God bless you, and may you have a wonderful week.
Please pray for the repose of the soul of Maria Miller, whose funeral mass will be on Monday, February 3rd at 10 a.m. Please pray for the repose of the soul of Marjorie Van Valkenburg, whose memorial mass will be on Tuesday, February 4th at 1 p.m. Blessed candles are available in the gathering space after all the masses for a suggested donation of $5 per box. Please limit to 2 boxes per household. Monday, February 3rd is the feast day of St. Blaise. There will be a blessing of throats at the 6 p.m. St. Joseph Novena Mass. Our next Return to the Flock Catholics Returning Home meeting is Tuesday, February 4th at 6:30 p.m. in rooms 115 and 16. Our 50/50 raffle ticket sales continue in the gathering space. Buy yours today. Adult confirmation classes are going on now. Join us on Tuesdays at 6:15 p.m. in the youth room. Adults must have completed the sacraments of baptism and First Holy Communion. A new Lenten Women's Bible Study will begin on Monday, March 3rd. Details are in this weekend's bulletin. Join us on February 7th for First Friday Eucharistic Adoration, beginning after the 8 a.m. Mass until benediction at 7 p.m. There's a sign-up sheet in the gathering space for you to choose a time to participate.